What's up guys, welcome back my YouTube channel. I will telling about the 2008 2 pence coin from the United Kingdom is one of the most interesting modern coins collected by beginners and experienced numismatists around the world. At first glance, it may look like a simple everyday coin, but its background, its design changes, and its value in today's market make it a small but meaningful piece of British history. The obverse of the coin features Queen Elizabeth II, and around her portrait is the well-known inscription D.G. Reg. F.D., which stands for De Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This traditional wording has appeared on British coins for centuries and connects the piece to the long royal heritage of the United Kingdom. One of the key details that makes the 2008 2 pence coin special is the major design change introduced in that year. For many years, the reverse of the 2 pence coin displayed the badge of the Prince of Wales, including feathers and a coronet. But starting in 2008, the Royal Mint redesigned the entire coin series. The 2 pence coin became part of a new shield design, where each denomination included a section of the Royal Shield of Arms. When the coins from 1 penny to 50 pence are placed together, they form a complete shield. This modern approach was exciting for collectors and made 2008 a standout year for British circulating coins. The 2008 2 pence coin is made from copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish tone. It weighs 7.12 grams and has a diameter of 25.9 millimeters. Millions of these coins were produced for circulation, which means the regular 2008 coin is not considered rare. However, coins in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated quality can still attract collectors who want examples of the first year of the shield design. When it comes to value, most circulated 2008 2 pence coins are worth their face value because they are common and easy to find. In normal used condition, they typically sell for around 2 pence in the UK or a few cents internationally. But condition always matters in numismatics. If the coin is in mint state, shiny, and free from scratches, it can sell for a little more, especially to collectors who want a full 2008 shield design set. Uncirculated pieces can sell for about $1 to $3 depending on the buyer and the market. Coins packaged by the Royal Mint in official sets can have even higher value. Error coins are another category that sometimes increases value. Very rare misstrikes, off-center strikes, or coins with missing plating can sell for several dollars or more. However, such pieces need proper verification because most 2008 coins are standard. The real charm of the 2008 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin lies in its connection to a major redesign of British coinage. It marks the beginning of a new chapter in modern British coin history. Collectors often include it in their albums as the first year of the Shield series. For anyone interested in British coins or Queen Elizabeth II's long reign, this small copper-plated coin remains an affordable and meaningful collectible with a story that continues to attract attention around the world. Next coin. This is the story and value breakdown of the 1994 new pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II, a coin that many collectors around the world search for because of its classic British design, historical connection, and simple charm. Although it is a modern decimal coin, it still carries the legacy of the United Kingdom's long and rich numismatic history. Today, we will explore its background, design, and collectible value. The 1994 new pence coin belongs to the decimal series introduced in the United Kingdom in 1971. Before decimalization, British coins were based on the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence. After the changeover, new coins were minted with fresh designs to fit the modern currency system. Even though the wording "new pence" was used on coins from 1971 to 1981, many people still informally refer to later issues, including the 1994 coin, as new pence because of their similar appearance and design style. The obverse of the 1994 coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This third official portrait of the Queen shows her wearing the royal diadem, and it was used on UK coinage from 1985 to 1997. Surrounding the portrait are the familiar Latin inscriptions, Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.D., which stand for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. These inscriptions are a long-standing tradition on British coins and reflect both royal authority and national heritage. The reverse design depends on the denomination. For the 1994 2 pence coin, the reverse features the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, along with the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This design has been used for decades and remains one of the most recognizable images in British coinage. The year, 1994, appears on the bottom, marking its minting year. In terms of metal composition, the 1994 1 and 2 pence coins were struck in copper-plated steel, a change introduced in 1992 due to rising copper prices. Because of this, the coin has a magnetic property, which sometimes surprises new collectors. Even though the material changed, the design retained its classic British identity. Now let's talk about its value. Most 1994 coins from everyday circulation are common and easy to find. Their value usually ranges from 10 to 50 cents, depending on condition. Collectors typically look for coins in extremely fine or uncirculated condition. A bright, shiny, well-preserved piece can sell for $1 to $3. In exceptional mint state condition, especially if graded by a professional service, the value can rise slightly higher, but it still remains within an affordable range because large quantities were minted. However, coins with errors, such as off-center strikes, misprints, or missing lettering, can be worth significantly more. These rare varieties may sell from $10 up to $50 or more, depending on the type and visibility of the error. The 1994 New Pence coin remains a favorite among beginner collectors because it is affordable, easily recognizable, and carries the iconic image of Queen Elizabeth II. It also represents a period of transition in British coinage, from copper to steel and from older designs to more modern versions. Even though it is not a rare treasure, it is still a meaningful and collectible piece of UK history. Next coin. In this video, we explore the story, design, and current value of the 1971 New Pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. This coin is an important piece of British numismatic history because it marks the beginning of the United Kingdom's decimal coinage system. The year 1971 is often remembered as Decimal Day, when the old pounds, shillings, and pence system was officially replaced with the modern decimal currency we use today. As a result, every coin minted in 1971 holds a special historical importance, including the New Pence coin. The 1971 New Pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II carries the inscription D.G.Reg.F.D, which is an abbreviation of the Latin phrase De Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor. This translates to, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. It is one of the many inscriptions traditionally used on British coinage to honor the monarchy. On the obverse side, the coin showcases the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait is well known for its elegant and youthful representation of the Queen, and it appeared on British coins from 1968 to 1984. On the reverse side of the 1971 New Pence coin, you will find a design featuring the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet and a ribbon reading, Ich diene, which means, I serve. This design was created by Christopher Ironside, one of the most famous British coin designers of the 20th century. The coin was issued in several denominations, but the most commonly collected version is the 2 New Pence coin, though the design also appeared on other denominations in the early decimal years. When it comes to its material, the 1971 New Pence coin was struck in bronze for the 1 and 2 New Pence denominations. The bronze composition gives the coin its warm reddish-brown appearance and protects it from corrosion over the years. These coins were produced in very large quantities because they were part of a major national currency change. This means that most 1971 New Pence coins are not considered rare today, but they still hold interest for collectors due to their historical significance. Now, let's talk about value. In circulated condition, a 1971 New Pence coin is generally worth between a few pence and £1, depending on the specific denomination and the quality of the coin. Coins that have been heavily used typically fall on the lower end of that range. On the other hand, coins in uncirculated or near mint condition can be worth slightly more, usually around £1 to £3. A specially preserved proof version, if available, can reach even higher values with collectors who focus on early decimal issues. Even though the 1971 New Pence coin is not extremely rare, its cultural and historical significance makes it a must-have for any collector interested in British coinage. It represents the beginning of a new era in UK monetary history and remains a symbol of change, modernization, and national identity.